Hey friends, welcome back. Shanawaz this side from commonstupidman.com. So we are on this video of sourcing domain. This is going to be very important because you won't believe that every time whenever I talk about this MLM SEO or this network thing, then the very common question I got from people is what metrics makes you decide the domain is good and domain is bad. Okay, so this is the very important question I'm going to answer that question here. So kind of domain you need. Okay, so first of all, good backlink profile. So what you have to do is you need to suppose you like a domain xyz.com and other things are looking good and you wanted to check out the backlink profile. What you can do is just need to copy that domain and go to the href.com and paste there, and href.com is going to show you what kind of backlink those domains already have. Suppose the backlink profile is suppose the domain is having a backlink from Huffington Post or business to community.com or forbes.com or bbc.com. I mean, these are all domains which have very high authority. Lifehacker.com. So these are some domains which are having a very high authority in terms of Google, and the moment you got a backlink from this website, your ranking will definitely go up. So you need to check out those backlinks. If you can find out any authority backlink, then you should go for it. Sometime I've also purchased those domains which does not have backlink from a very high authority domain, but the kind of backlink the domain have is it's still good, and I can feel, and it's giving a sense like that the other pages are linking to these domains are looking unique, and the pages are getting update daily. So it would be good for me to have those backlink profile also. Yeah. Now, some age. Your domain should have some age. I mean, the more older domain you buy, the more chances that you will get a good DA and PA for your expired domain. So always try to get some age, and always try to avoid some new kind of domain, because it might be possible that the new domain has been penalized from Google also. And it's happened in the both case. I mean, old age domain or new age domain, but you need to check from your side, and from my case, old age domain works really great. High authority. So the more DA or PA your expired domain have, the more authority is going to flow on your money websites, right? So this is what you gonna check on href.com and other tools which are already available there. And don't worry, I'm going to show you example after the video also, that how you're gonna select expired domain. So you just need to write down this, or you just need to memorize this point. So when I'm gonna show you the practical scrapping of a domain, that you won't have any problem. Okay, so high authority means the more DAPA and the kind of backlink and the ages. So it's actually contributed to the high authority only. Avoid spammy backlinks. Generally what I do is when I find any domain which are having tons of backlink from a single domain, and that domain look very shady and shitty, so I avoid that expired domain to buy. So you should also do this, and I'm sure that we are actually pretty mature that we can find out what domains are looking spammy, or what kind of backlinks are looking spammy, and what those are not, right? Avoid foreign language domain. This is what I do, and you should also do. Always avoid any foreign language domain, because you don't know what written over there and what kind of pages are linking to them. So I avoid Russian, Chinese, and any other language domain until and unless I'm very confident that domain is very good. So I actually avoid it, and you should also avoid it. Everyone is avoiding these days, so you should also avoid it, because we do not want to add any shitty domain in our network, and we don't want to Google any loophole that he can actually destroy a network. Avoid adult pharma gambling kind of domain. So these are the very terms which use for the spamming. People use this niche for spamming most of the time, for spamming only. So avoid. If you find any pharma, adult and gambling kind of domain, then avoid this thing. Avoid domain with low DAPN, CF and TF. So if you find a expired domain on any website and a scraping domain website which are having all this score under 15, then avoid this and ignore this. This is the basic thing. Okay, let's go to on the slide. So where to find these domain? I use expired domain, Munsi, ClickMojo, expired.base, Audity Software, PRNeta. So these are actually domains website which help you to find your domain, and my particular favorite is Hammerhead domain. This is a membership website. We need to pay I mean around I forgot. I think around $28 or $29 we need to pay monthly, and every day you can find anytime you can find a good one or two single expired domain from this website. They actually check manually. They check manually all the domains before adding their domain, so your work is actually going to be less, and they are giving you DA, TA, PA, and domain authority. They are giving you all the metrics so that you can find out that time only. Not only that, they are also giving you some links like screenshot.com. It is a website which provide domain history in a screenshot so that you can check. Suppose I bought a domain and the domain is actually into action from past 10 years, so that doesn't mean that the domain I'm buying and right now the domain is a niche, in a baby niche, but that doesn't mean that last 10 years that domain has been used for that particular niche only. Maybe that the domain has been used for sex or sex kind of post or videos, or maybe pharma or some Chinese language or some Russian. So we need to check all the records also. Yeah, so this can be done via screenshot.com and web.archive.com. Don't worry, I'm just telling you right now because why Hammerhead is my favorite, and you should go for this if you wanted to have everything on your screen very clearly and neatly. You can go for this. I'm going to show you on the next video how to find expired domain. So be with me. Don't panic. Broker site and tools: tbsolution.info, domain peel, heavy duty names, domain closum, and PBNHQ. PBNHQ is my favorite because the persons I'm interacting with them, they are very friendly. They are giving you good number of domain. They are helping you. They are giving some personal recommendation also, and they can be reached anytime on over Facebook also and emails. So PBNHQ is always in my good list. Find domain manually. So if you do not want to pay any money to the broker, you want to do everything by yourself, so then you should read this. The recommended metrics I've written here is PA should be 20 plus, your page authority. DA should be 20 plus, CF 15 and TF 15. Backlink should be 30 plus, and referring domain should be 15 plus. This is what I recommend, but sometime I get domain which are having everything more than this, and sometime having less than this. So we actually need to ask ourselves, and there would be a sense when you're buying a domain that whether we should buy or this. So these are the very basic metrics we should know before buying this, and you need to keep this in your mind before buying any domain, right? Most of the time the price is directly related to the quality of domain. This is going to be happen. I already told you, the more DAPA or the metrics you are getting, the more metrics is getting higher, the more time and price is gonna cost you. Okay, so guys, this is the thing. Please listen this again so that you can understand how to outsource the domain and what you should avoid and what you should not avoid. And don't worry, I'm going to show you a practical video how to scrap the domain. So see you on the next video, guys. Till then, take care.